You do what you want, what you need to do.
Okay. I felt like I was broken.
Hey Mama, what you doing?
I have no idea. That pretty much sums it up. I really had no idea what I was doing when I set off to visit 50 places I've never been the year I turned 50. All I knew is that my life had exploded in my face and I needed to do something. After 23 years, my marriage was over. I was stunned. My daughter was becoming a teenager and I had just left a successful career to start my own business. On top of that, the big 5-0 was just down the road. It was enough to make anyone crazy. It was a lot.
My mom was kind of a wreck at the beginning, but through time she realized that I was gonna need my mom and that we were gonna have to buckle down and figure this out.
Coming out of the divorce, I wasn't always sure if she was going to be okay.
The extra glass of wine I was having every night wasn't a good long-term answer to cope. I needed something to distract me from everything else happening in my life. I've always been really good at survivor mode. I know exactly how to put my head down and get stuff done. It's the next part that gave me trouble. The next part requires dreaming. It requires knowing what you want. What I wanted had just left for a different life.
I mean, she doesn't see a challenge that she can't overtake.
But even knowing that and having seen that, when she said she was going to do this Milemarker 50 thing, I said, it's too much. It's too much.
I decided to visit 50 places I've never been the year I turned 50. And almost immediately I wanted to take it back.
I was kind of concerned. I didn't know what that meant.
I mean, what was I thinking? I have real life responsibilities. I can't just run away from things. And suddenly I was carrying the weight of taking care of my daughter and I financially. Finding the next me wasn't going to be easy, but it could be fun. Okay, so we have discovered the upside to Rain at the Eiffel Tower. No lines at all. I was starting to really believe that those traumatic mile markers in life, just like the good ones, are simply stops on the way to who we are meant to be. The Palm Springs aerial tramway is supposed to have the best view of the Coachella Valley. We're about to find out. The mile markers don't define you. So we were driving down to Key West. Look what we found. It's what you do with the mile markers that defines you. Then I was hit with another tailspin I didn't see coming.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
COVID-19 set the wheels in motion for a frightening escape from Europe. I was forced to change course again. This is social distancing at its finest. A renovated caboose on a bison farm in the mountains of North Carolina. A different itinerary proved you can find adventure closer to home.
You think the swamp demon foot is real?
I might just sit here all day and cry.
As a journalist, I've told thousands of stories. But telling my own was harder than I expected. My friend and producer Rachel is helping make sure I give you the whole story.
You got to talk about that kind of stuff.
Okay, I get it, you're right. Every trip has been a lesson for me, showing me I'll be okay if I'm not in control all the time.
I got us a little bit lost.
Making me comfortable with being uncomfortable, giving me confidence to solve my own problems, reminding me I'm not alone.
I am really excited for our next adventure.